Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim. Last time we cleared out Brittleshin Pass. I'm going to title this video South Brittleshin Pass, just because that's our starting point, but really what we're doing is exploring the eastern half of Lake Ilinalta. Let's start with the area around the pass where we emerged. I think there are a couple of corundum veins around here. There are a couple of mountain flowers down where that spider started out. There's a thistle branch here. Here's a spawn point for some dragonflies. And maybe some fish. Yep. It's always a nice thing to find. Let's head back up here. Here's a corundum vein, so let's mine it. You never know what kind of gems we'll find, and we still need 14 more ranks in speech, and since I'm done crafting, selling gems is one of the best ways for me to get that experience. And Amora Tapanella here. If we head up the mountain a little ways above the pass, there's a snowberry there. What I'm looking for is I'm pretty sure there's another vein up here someplace. There usually is, and doesn't disappoint. Silver. So we're up above a military fort that's sunken into the water. That's Ilinalta's Deep. We're going to avoid it for now, because it features prominently in a very important Daedric quest, the Black Star. And there's really no point in clearing it in advance, because it's like Dustman's Cairn. It just locks you out of most of the dungeon until you're there on the quest. It's not like Bloated Man's Grotto, where it's two separate things, so we won't be messing with Ilinalta's Deep for some time, because the quest starts way up at the Shrine of Azura by Windhelm, or by Winterhold. And needless to say, we won't be there for a while. So I kind of want to start by sticking to the bank, just because there's good stuff to find. At least, right up until we reach what should be a vaguely familiar area to you, if you've really been paying attention. We are currently outside the back exit of Bleak Falls Barrow. I know it's been a while, but the exit cave is up on those cliffs. So we're good as far as exploring the bank, although it looks like that corundum vein has respawned, so we'll check on that. But really, it's time to get down into the river. I might as well check the other ore vein while I'm up here. Now I've cleared the bank up to Ilinalta's Deep. So what I want to do now is clear the lake over to the Lady Stone. Well, let's head down. I think I just fast traveled out of here. Let me show you the other boundary of our prior exploration. I might have actually harvested these thistle branches once before. Because as you can see, well, I can't quite see it yet. Game's not rendering it. That barrel is in the middle of nowhere. What's going on? we're back at Anis's cabin. And the game isn't rendering the actual cabin for some reason. It's having some issues. I'm not sure what the problem is. The game's been behaving bizarrely the last few videos. I've never had these problems before. Point being, now you've kind of got your bearings on where we are. We are going to go west by way of the water until we reach the Lady Stone. And there's quite a bit to explore. There isn't as much as you'd think underwater, save one clearly marked ruin and another clearly marked shipwreck. But there are a lot of little islands that we'd like to explore. As for the North Bank, we've cleared a lot of it already, too. The old standing stones, you might remember, are up there. And we'll clear the rest of the North Bank later, when we're over, or the South Bank, I'm sorry. A bit later. Because we'll be over there for other reasons anyway. Now, I think, is a good time to make sure you explore those ruins and all of the islands out here on the east end. We got a couple of thistle branches, and you can see these stones poking up out of the water. The ruins are guarded by a few slaughterfish. Let's deal with them, and I don't need their scales anymore, but they have 3 unknown effects, which I do care about. Let's eat them to get the first one. We've learned resist frost. And we have 2 more to find. And then when these are done, I might, if I can finish these off, I might actually have no reason to visit Arcadia anymore. Yeah, I think slaughterfish scales are the last one I'm worried about that she actually sells. We'll torch them with flames as well, and for whatever reason you can't reanimate slaughterfish. I've never figured out why, but it just doesn't work. So, let's check out this little sunken ruin. Got a few harvestable clams, which are not as useful as you think. Unlike Morrowind, although I feel like you should be able to, you can't find pearls. All you'll ever get is clam meat, which is kind of pointless. But I'll get it anyway. My OCD self demands it. Which, the other good thing you can get in here is lots of Nordic barnacles, which are actually a pretty useful effect. A couple of soul gems, and a beer there on the bottom. Embalming tools aren't particularly great, but they're there. And apart from the soul gems, the other really noteworthy thing is a chest, although I'm not getting much. Oh, you know what I did forget to do, though? Tell you what all those new spells actually do. Chain Lightning. Lightning bolt that does 40 points of shock damage to health and half to magicka, then leaps to a new target. Fireball. A fiery explosion for 50 points of damage in a 15-foot radius. Targets on fire take extra damage. Frost Cloak. For 60 seconds, opponents in melee range take 8 points frost damage and stamina damage per second. Ice Storm, a freezing whirlwind that does 40 points of frost damage per second to health and stamina. Lightning Cloak, for 60 seconds, nearby opponents take 8 points of shock damage and half magicka damage. And Thunderbolt, that's the expert one we found. A thunderbolt that does 60 points of shock damage to health and half that to magicka. As you can see, although the magicka costs really scale up big time, the spells, as you progress upward, don't actually do that much more damage. I mean, Flames does 10 points per second. And let's see what the cost is. Of course, that's with the Augmented Flames perk, so I'll pretend it's default. 8. It does 8 per second, If it costs 5 magicka and I have 100, that means I can cast it for 20 seconds, which is 160 damage. Meanwhile, the most expensive one I have is Thunderbolt, way beyond my ability to cast, but it would only do 60 damage. They kind of screwed up destruction in my mind. Uh-oh. Dragon attack! That tends to happen here. Let's grab that Nern root, and let's just follow him. He's a basic level 10, so he should be pretty easy for us. He's attacking somebody over there. I'd rather he didn't. Let's just get our bow and arrow out. Should make short work of him with this. Well, salmon. Might as well catch him while I'm down here. What I really don't want him to do is pull a bunch of other shit into the fight, and that's what he already seems to be working on. We'll explore this island and the fisherman's camp later. Notice a real swarm of bees over there. Alright, he's pulled us over to the north bank. I didn't really want to do this yet, but we might as well clear the north bank up to this fisherman's camp. And he's in a fight with something. What is it? Trolls? Really? He's frosted in that whole stuff. This spell is actually pretty damn good for him. And a lot of able assistance from the trolls. That was also okay. He's down. Let's deal with the trolls. Quickly, because remember, they regenerate. These are basic trolls. They're somewhat weaker than these trolls, which we had no problem with anyway. Might be able to straight away just Alright, well that was pretty easy. Nothing reanimatable in that fight. But let's do heal up and then search the dragon. Good. 3 dragon scales. I hate to kill him and have him only drop 1 of what I need. So with those 3 in hand, I need a total of 17 more dragon scales. Still a lot, but we're closing the gap. And you always want to be collecting dragon souls. So we'll be over at this cave later, so I'll leave it alone for now. It's quest-related, even though it's unmarked. Let's just wander down here. Let's do kill this deer or elk or whatever it is. And then, of course, reanimate it. I guess I will clear the north bank up to the fisherman's camp, or that island that the fisherman's camp is on. And I'll show you the prior limit of our north bank exploration. I keep calling it north, it's south. I don't know why I'm so backwards. Don't miss the Nern route out on this little island. But now let's swim back over here. I should be able to make another dragon scale armor when I get home. That's good. But really, if you're not bothering with that cave, then... which I won't. Because like I mentioned, we will be back later. It's 3 punches. Let's switch to flame. Pretty straightforward. And if we push just a little farther, we get back here, which is the path up to those standing stones where the necromancer is. So we've explored all this already. Up there is where we found our first unique item, the two-handed axe, the woodsman's friend. Well, let's just head back, clear out the fisherman's camp. On a somewhat bigger island. Here's the fisherman himself. We can pick his pockets, nothing, and talk to him.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
He has the same dialogue as a hunter, so I want to get to his camp because we have to steal his stuff. But it's actually kind of providential that he got distracted and ran away from the camp. So steal those 4 salmon, steal the lantern. We've read A Dance in Fire V1, so don't need to worry about that in the knapsack. And that's it. The rest we can freely take. So we got more tapenella in the trees, in that fallen tree. And then it seems our swarm of bees has departed. That's okay. Just don't miss the beehive. Alright. Let's keep going west. Well, here, this will actually be my north bank cutoff. Just this rock formation right here. That'll be pretty convenient. So for now, let's grab all these plants. And we'll call it good. And let's get back out into the water. Leaving the north bank, or the south bank. South, 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 south. Get it right, Travis. Leaving the south bank for later. Well, there's the fisherman again. Minus another dragon. Let's just get these items. This time I mean north bank. We have already cleared the north bank, so I don't need to worry about it. This is where the dragon attacked us. Let's keep swimming west. As far as the north bank goes over here, as you can see, there's not much going on. It's just cliffs, but we haven't done this little spit of land right by Ilinalta Steep. So let's take care of that right quick. Can kill this fox twice. Worry is that deer is going to run. I'm going to have to get too close. Oh, nope, we're good. Holla! Alright. Well, let's go reanimate him and kill him with fire. There's Ilinalta's Deep. Remember, we're skipping it until much later when we are back to perform the quest. Steady flames counts as an attack. So what I'm going to do now is I've cleared all the islands, kind of gotten as far as I want to go. Let's just get the Lady Stone on the map. And we'll come back here to start our next round of exploration. I'll kill these 3 slaughterfish because I won't be able to fast travel away until they're gone. Come on, Skippy. Where are you? There's one. There's another. Where's number 3? There he is. Just see that shape circling around underwater. Alright, let's just get the Lady Stone on the map. We'll be back later. For now, I'm going to go offload. I kind of expected a dragon attack, because I almost always get one out here. I'm happy it happened, and I'm also pretty happy it was such a low level, because I got my scales and it went quickly.
Good to have you by my side.
So here we are.
Life.
Go back to spamming Mage Light. As we go to Elrendir.
Bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman.
And sell stuff to him. We don't have any weapons. We did get a set of hide boots, of venison, a couple of snowberries, and an embalming tool.
Thank you very much for your business.
That's it. So, just wait in here till 8 a.m.
Plan on burning everything down, do you? Yeah.
Shut up, douchebag.
Careful not to forge anything important.
Alright, let's head out. Just sell
Got some
some
good,
stuff to
the
her.
finest weapons and armor.
Sell her all this corundum ore, pelts, and the silver ore. Okay,
Don't forget to check inside.
let's
the
go
shop.
visit Arcadia. The good news is, well, I still need the recipes. But, if we can get all the effects of
What do
slaughterfish
you need?
scales,
So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
and we can remove them from the list entirely. And I don't think she'll ever sell anything else that's important. So, my missing effects are lingering damage, health, and fortify heavy armor. Let me see if I have any of that on my
so
stuff.
you're an alchemist then?
Okay, I've got it on Mora Tapanella. So now I just need to find fortify heavy armor. I only need to hold on to 2 of these. Oh, and I've got it on a thistle branch. Good. Alright, well now we only need to check Arcadia for potion recipes. Because I have verified... Ooh, 88 speech.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Oops, I need that thistle branch
So
back.
you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Just one. Thank you.
Alright then.
I've verified that she's not going to sell any of the other ingredients I still need. So, slaughterfish scales. We'll do Mora Tapanella, which gets me lingering damage health. And we'll do Thistle Branch, which gets me fortify heavy armor, and pulls them off the list. Okay, so most of what I still need is either a Dawnguard ingredient or a Dragonborn ingredient. The ones that are native to the game that I still need are Powdered Mammoth Tusk, Sabercat Tooth, Small Pearl, Pearl, and Wisp Wrappings, and Human Heart, and Crimson Nirnroot. So there are actually several, but the thing is,
If there's anything I can
apothecaries
help
will
you
never
with,
sell any
let
of
me
them.
know.
So now I'm just looking for those last 2 recipes, and then I can
Go
cut
fit in
Arcadia
with
out
any-
of the loop entirely.
Take a good look around, I'm
Where
sure
we're
you'll
ultimately
find
going to
what
end
you're
up is
looking
where the general merchant is the
Not, but no,
only
I might-
person we need to
every-
visit.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
And we can just offload everything onto them because, well, they buy everything.
do come back.
Alright, let's reset him. Get rid of our dragon scales. Or dragon bones. Not scales. We gotta hold on to those.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Amulet of Akatosh. Doesn't do me any good. So, dragon bones. And he still can't afford the ruby.
Remember, I'll give you the best deals.
Let's reset him one more time.
Try it. Help me! You just let... Take a look.
Amulet of Archay. Holla! It's one of the ones I actually still needed. And it's not gone from the list. I need 2 more. But we've got that, which is good. Okay, let's sell him the ruby. And go offload our goodies at the house. And have done with it.
Next time, come see.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Watch the magic.
Divine smile on you, friend.
So we're dropping off. Oh, and I should check on her chest as well. Has not respawned.
Good to see you again, my Thane.
Amulet of Archay goes in here. Oh, I have a few stolen things. Barely remembered. But yes, I did in fact steal some things from the fisherman's camp. I already put away the Amulet of Archay. Yeah. So dragon scales go in here. But what actually happens is 1 dragon scale comes out along with 4 leather strips, 1 leather, and 2 iron ingots. And I'm gonna go make a new dragon scale armor.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Because I need a total of 3
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy.
in order
More
to
inside.
have free casting on all 5 schools of magic. I've got 1 extra leather strip.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in the world. Yorland
How about
Grange is
that?
not bad.
Wraith is a big
I was right on leather and on iron ingots,
telling
but
Lars and me what to do.
looks like I actually hoarded too
What do you
many
need, my
leather
friend?
strips. It only takes 3. Okay. Pretty good. So I guess we can sell off those spare
Honor.
leather strips. And then we'll fast travel to the Lady Stone and call it a video.
Have you met my... Looking to protect yourself? Or deal some damage? Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need it.
Rather unrelenting force. And rather flames. There we go. Okay, so I'll call the next video the Lady Stone. Really what we'll be doing is exploring the rest of the lake, including the rest of the south bank, and pushing on to our next waypoint. And of course the island the actual Lady Stone is on. But for now, I'm gonna end the video. This has been Let's Play Skyrim. Productive little video, finding that dragon. Next time, we'll explore the Lady Stone and most of the rest of the actual Lake Ilinalta. And until then, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.